Ancient Adelie penguin colony revealed by snowmelt at Cape Irizar, Ross Sea, Antarctica. Today in Bird News, we're going to be discussing this article from Science Daily. Researcher Stephen Emsley encountered a puzzle at Cape Irizar, a rocky cape located just south of the Dragalski ice tongue on the Scott coast of the Ross Sea. He found both ancient and what appeared to be fresh remains of Adelie penguins, mostly of chicks, which frequently die and accumulate at these colonies. However, the fresh remains were puzzling, he says, because there are no records of an active penguin colony at this site since the first explorers, Robert Falcon Scott, in 1901 to 1903 came to the Ross Sea. Emsley found abundant penguin chick bones scattered on the surface, along with guano stains implying recent use of the site. But that wasn't possible, says Emsley. Some of the bones were complete chick carcasses and feathers, now falling apart from decay, as at the modern colony, as well as intact mummies. One moment. The team found old pebble mounds scattered about the cape. These mounds are former nesting sites of the Adelie penguins because they use pebbles to build their nests. When they abandon a site, the pebbles become scattered and stand out on the landscape since they are all about the same size. We evacuated into these three mounds using methods. One moment. Similar to archaeologists to recover preserved tissues of penguin bone feathers and eggshells, as well as other hard parts of prey from the guano, fish bones, and otoliths. One moment. Where were we? The soil is very dry and dusty, just as I found at other very old sites. I've worked on the Ross Sea and also had abundant penguin remains in them. Overall, our sampling recovered a mixture of old and what appeared to be recent penguin remains, implying multiple periods of occupation and abandonment of this cape over thousands of years. In all the years I've been doing this research in Antarctica, I've never seen a site quite like this. The analysis reported in Emsley's recent paper published in Geology indicate at least 3 occupation periods of the Cape by breeding penguins, with the last one ending about 800 years ago. When that occupation ended, either due to increasing snow cover over the Cape or other factors, the Little Ice Age was beginning about then as well. The fresh remains on the surface were covered with snow and ice and preserved intact until recent exposure from snowmelt. Global warming has increased the annual temperature of the Ross Sea by 1.5 to 2.0 degrees Celsius since the 1980s, and satellite imagery over the past decade shows the Cape gradually emerging from under the snow. Thus, says Emsley, this recent snowmelt revealing long-preserved remains that were frozen and buried until now is the best explanation for the jumble of penguin remains of different ages that we found there. Thank you for watching Bird News today. You can always watch this video by paying for it on our fans-only site in the description below. Stay tuned for more bird news.